One of the most dominant emotion that a human being has to go through is fear, and it is one of the most consistent emotion in our life as well. And most ironic part is our mind is not able to differentiate between the type of fear that we are going through. It produces the reaction with the same intensity. Suppose that when you are going for an interview, or you going for a tennis trial, or you going for something important, then you feel the intensity of fear as equal as when you are scared about something, when you think that you are going to die, or if you are really anxious about some dangerous activity you are going to take part in. So if you are not able to differentiate between origin of your fear and the type of activity you are going to engage in, it can be really confusing for you and can push you to make the wrong decision, to take the wrong steps, which can derail you from your plans or your normal day of activities in your daily life. Famous French philosopher Michel de Montaigne said, fear is a remarkable thing. It can push a man to achieve incredible things in life, or it can shrink a man and turn him into a coward. And we are afraid of a lot of things. We fear a lot of things, and one of the most important thing that we fear is snakes. We don't like them. So we are scared of them, and since they are a very different kind of organism, it terrifies us and confuses us in the same way. But first you have to know that we as a human being are designed to notice something, anything which is different from us, because then we can evaluate that if it is going to be a threat for our own existence. And then you can ask, like, why the hell we are designed that way? So if we were not designed that way, you have to know you won't be sitting here watching this video today. Our species would have extincted in the beginning, because in the earliest period of evolution, human lived in the same forests as the other animals and other creatures who live inside a forest. They have to go through the natural elements the same way other creatures in the nature has to go through. But since our mind is not more developed than other creatures, we have a prefrontal cortex that help us reason, it help us logic and rationalize, and we have amygdala. It creates flight and fight response. So if we didn't had that, we would have been killed outside, or we would have acted brash. Like, have you ever seen a snake waiting and thinking about something before biting you, or making a moral argument that is it right to bite you or not? If you'll go near a hungry bear, then he will snap at you without any movement, because he does not have any concept of moral or any concept of right or wrong. It's his need, he is hungry, and you are the food in the moment. So he will kill you at the instant. So that's the thing with us. Anything we don't know about, anything which is even slightly different from us, we can see it real instantly. That's why there are, you may have noticed about yourself as well, like there are some people that you see, and after a minute you say that I don't like that guy, because, but if you look inwardly, why do you feel that way? Because there must be something different about him. Like, you might be an introvert, he might be an extrovert, or you might be shy, he might be outgoing. So it could be anything, but we notice that instantly, and how we react to it. So you can understand that how are we gonna react to if we see a creature like a rope moving in a different, very round, very different shape on the ground. So, and it can crawl into things. So it terrifies us, whether it's harmful or not, whether it can bite you or whether it's a snake without venom. It terrifies us the same way. And other thing, you must have noticed that the smallest of vermins are insects like cockroach or mouse or even tiniest worm. You can notice it from a good distance, like even though you are engaged in some other VG activity, you can notice them instantly, because we have our survival instinct surpasses every other desire of ours. We are deeply wired for our survival, of thinking about our survival. And if we hadn't, we wouldn't have built houses, skyscrapers, all the different kind of destructive weapons that we have built, along with all kind of beautiful things that we have built. So we notice these tiny creatures, no matter how distracted we are, because of the way they operate. If you see, we human, we move vertically, we walk, but insects and reptiles like snakes and other, they, particularly snake, they move horizontally, so it instantly catches our attention. Even though we don't see them clearly, we feel that there is something out there, and sometimes you can find them there. So that's how it is. And about their fear, so that's why you are not actually afraid of snakes biting you, because you can outrun it in most cases, and it's not gonna follow you as hard as the movie like Anaconda and other movie where snakes were the villain you must have seen, like I did. Then it's not gonna happen like that. If you outrun it, it's not gonna chase you or hold a vendetta against you. So that's it for this video, and I'll keep putting more. And please subscribe my channel. Thank you.